One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. All of a sudden, this thing will stupid change stuff every once in a while. Okay, I'll make this very quick. I'm sorry for the bad beginning. Of course, you know, this is the stupidest effing channel on the freaking planet. It just pisses me off when I don't change anything and then somehow the computer decides to change stuff. Let me just check everything, make sure we're all right here. Yeah, we're okay there. We're okay here. And we're okay here. All right, there we go. All right, so now we're back. All right, so very quickly. I was supposed to do this tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff going on, so we are going to do this today. All right, this is going to go over the next couple weeks. My plan for Gates of Valhalla has been as it's been, okay, is to break everything down into a certain way. We are going to do this a certain way. Okay, today, okay, I'm going to keep this tight to an hour, okay, that's why no horsing around, no sitting here talking all, for about 35 minutes, okay. There is the very first thing that you're going to do, your basic game is scouting party. We are going to be scouting to find 2 exploration things because we're trying to find how to set up our camp, okay. So we are going to try to do that. We may not finish it, okay, depending on how the tokens come out. But the idea is to get this introductory thing done. So we're sending 2 people out in our party. We're going to show you. I'm going to show you how you set those guys up, okay. So that's going to mess everything up. We're going to show you how to set up these 2 people. I'm sending 2 people out on a scouting expedition, okay, and then once we set up our camp, then I'm going to introduce all 4, and then we are going to do a full scenario. After that, in the meantime, I am working on Valley of the Serpent Kings. I don't know why I keep on forgetting that. Valley of the Serpent Kings, and we're gonna, after I go over a few more things, mix a few things in here, show you some things, we're going to go right into Valley of the Serpent Kings, which will take us through July. Then we'll mix both of them together, and you see the differences and how they integrate together. We'll introduce some of our expansions that we have, and then boom, you guys should be getting yours and off and running, okay? And I think that's fair. So I'm trying to give you a good feel for this, get you ready for it, show you how to paint it, how to prep it. I'm going to show you a few other things as far as painting stuff goes, and do my best I can to do right by this fantastic company. There you go. Enough said. Let's go down to the table, and let's go over how we're going to set up our characters. Okay. So to start out here, I'm going to move this over a little bit. Once we get to this end of this tile, I'll just pull the tiles in because there's no going back. All right, the very first thing that we want to do, and I want to make sure that I cover this in the book so you understand some of the different things that happen here in setting this up and going with this. We've got 4 different characters, and I want to show them to you. We have the Jarl, we have the Berserker, we have the Huskar, and the Raider. All very cool and unique characters. What we're going to do is it's kind of like the old one, okay? So it's nothing overcomplicated, okay? Get a side bag and a free token. So I got to pull a side bag out. Usually I don't pull side bags out, but I will grab a free token. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at who we're going to go with. Our first person is going to be the Berserker, okay? It doesn't look like he hits real well, but he gets a lot of combat dice because he's going to roll with Berserker axes, which are going to give him +1 to his combat. Now, what does that mean? Once per turn, you may spend 2 rage to gain an extra combat. So he could be rolling up to 5 dice at a time, and that could be very, very, very helpful for this particular character. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna just put these here so I know that they're there. Okay, and they're in range here. The next thing he gets is a wolf pelt. At the start of each turn, heal 1 wound or 2 wounds during a fight. At the start of every fight, recover a grit. All right, you know how important grit are. Personal item. We got to pull one personal item, and I pulled during the first turn of a fight, you are +1 combat and +1 shot on your range attacks, including any free attacks made at the start of a fight. That's kind of interesting. So there we go. All right, next, I'm going with my girl, my archer, okay? And she starts off with her starting gear. Let me get that all together here. She's going to start off with a bow that's going to give her a free attack every single turn. Okay, I'll take that. All right, it's range 8, shot 2, crits on 5 and 6. Remember what crits do. When a crit goes through, it ignores the armor. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Jason. Bojan, my brother from another mother. Morpheo, good to see you. Lance, Zeblik, Graham. Hey, I told you we'd be back with streams. We're back. She gets a Norse sword, okay? Your combat hits are +1 damage against beast or demon enemies. All right, that's kind of important to have there, okay? She's going to carry the torch. Remember, we have to have a torch for our darkness check. She's going to be doing the darkness check. And she has a shield. Once per turn, prevent up to 3 wounds you are about to take. That's not a bad thing, folks. That's not a bad thing. So I'm going to put that over there. And let me move this rule book out of the way a bit. Oh, excuse me. Her personal item I pulled was Fur of the White Bear. Okay, this is cool. Gives her +2 to her sanity and +2 to her health. So now she's at 12 and 12. Because she's kind of low. So I want to be kind of careful with her. All right, I'm just going to grab a pen real quick so I can keep track of any stats that get changed and stuff like that. And let me grab, now of all the things to do, I take every book out of here. Oh, but I do have some paper over here. Hold on here, folks. Hold on, we're almost off and running. Okay, so now there's a couple things that happen that we don't know about. Gotta have paper just to keep this until I get my sheets put together for this, okay? So now, the next thing that we want to do is we are going to grab a free token for our side bag. All right, and we can keep up to 5 tokens. Well, for him, and I think you get to grab 2 of these. Hold on, I'm going to double check here on the next page. Are these throwing axes? They're considered a free attack, and I think they're going to come in handy a bit. Jeez. Throwing axes are great tools. I'm going to give him 1 for now. Okay? I think he would be great with a throwing axe. That can help us, okay? For her, I like her to carry some healing herbs or a health token of some sort. I think that's going to help us, or bandages. I know I got bandages in here somewhere. Or do I? Exotic herbs. Potion. Let me just check and make sure to see what everything does here. So we're not messed up here. I do want bandages. It's just where I put them in this stupid thing really drives me up a wall. Well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give her a potion for now. That'll probably help us at some point, or a tonic. Oh, here it is, bandage. I'm going to give her a bandage. That's going to be her free token, okay? Great. We got that off to a good start. Rage is going to be something that we're going to talk about. Lance, thank you for the donation. Look at you trying to hold back the darkness, bro. Bob the Berserker and Abby the Archer. Yeah, I like it. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to pick one of these two abilities. All right, Shield Bearer. You may use the ability of the shield you have to equip for yourself and prevent. When you prevent. Oh, okay. No, I don't like that. Once per turn, you may re-roll one of your range hits. Yeah, that's perfect for her. All right, so we're going to give that. Remember, they get their own personal special ability to start off with, okay? This stays with them. Once you decide to take that, it's permanent. I know you can't see it. I'm trying to keep everything kind of tight here, but we'll take care of that. Our Berserker here, he has two different things. He has Axeman and Frenzy. Start each adventure with 3 throwing axes in the side bag token. Use a D8 to hit when using a throwing axe. Each throwing axe only counts as half a side bag. So that would be, yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna take the axe. We're gonna take the axe thing here. All right, okay. I think that's gonna work real well for us. Let's give you a Godzilla, bro. All right, let's get going here. Let's give him a Godzilla. Thank you, Lance. Come on, get us off to a good start, Big G. Lance, I'm sorry. He's a punk. Ever since he got new batteries. All right, so I've got these things that kind of keep everything tight, what pelts are, enemy traits. There's one other thing that we have to do. Because of something new that's part of this game that really, really is cool. We have a pool here, okay? And each player is going to get one of these team ability cards. Now, we're not going to look. We're just going to shuffle and pick one randomly, okay? And see, hopefully, if these help us out at all, all right? So she's going to get one, he's going to get one, and they can be pooled and used together at any time, depending on what they say. This is a team ability. Play at any time on a Viking hero. Until the end of the turn, that hero's rage tokens add 2 damage. That's not a bad one. That's battle rage. So we're going to put that aside up over here, all right? And it's a pool. Play at any time. Every Norse hero may heal D6 wounds, blood of the god. So we can play that at any time. This is a team ability because this is a very well-oiled machine. The Vikings work together. All right? All right, let's move this out of the way. And let's kind of get going here, huh? Initiative. Initiative always goes from the higher. So that's what we're going to do. The first thing that we are going to do... Now, please forgive me. I'm going to turn my hat backwards so this stops popping in every minute. Okay, so I can't find my 2 little round tokens, even though I have 15 of these. Matthew, thank you. Oh, I made it. I thought it was at 4. Yeah, it was supposed to be tomorrow, but I got a lot of things going on. And when I promise something, folks, I'm telling you right now. Listen. I said we were going to get back to streaming a couple times a week and making sure that we do things right around here. Okay? We finally got our internet squared away. We got the studio looking nice. All right? We're back. Rob's Tabletop World is back. Okay? Like and subscribe if you want. Go someplace if you need to. Either way, I'm going to be here. How'd you like that for a promo? Huh? How'd you like that for a promo? All right, let's give you a little different angle here. All right? Here's our 2 characters. All right? I painted everything up to make sure we do it. Matthew, let's give you a Godzilla real quick. All right? I want to just double check everything while I'm here. We do start... Oh, Matthew, you got dogged, dude. What is it with this guy? We do start with 1 grit, I believe. So I'm going to give each hero a grit. All right. We have up to a max of 2. I think we start with 2. But, I mean, those are re-rolls, basically. But there we go. All right. Rage is something that you're going to learn. We'll talk about it as we go. Let me just double check. Because, again, I play my way when I'm not... I'm just throwing things around when I'm starting. Max grit, starting items. Remember, if we roll a 1, we get a grit. Anytime that we roll a 1 on our movement. All right, so here we go. Let's do this, folks. All right, I've been excited to bring this to you. I've held back on this for a while, but I promised that I was going to do this, and I said we were going to do this right. All right, you know what? I'm going to take away 1 grit in case I'm wrong because I can't find it in the book real quick, and I don't want to waste any time because I said we're going to keep it tight to an hour. If we don't finish, we will be back next week with our next installment when we start setting up camps and finishing this particular battle. All right. We have to find 2 objective markers. Let's hope that we can do it. All right, here we go. Who has initiative? Initiative 4, initiative 5. The Berserker is going to go first. We can roll. I can bring them up to the corner here. That's what I could do. We're going to take some dice out of here. Okay. We got D8s in here. We got all kinds of dice in here, which is great. All right, let's get going. Let's move. Let's move. The first thing that we're going to do is roll for darkness. Okay. Come on. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to use this. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. 5. Awesome. So, of course, we go up 1. Darkness goes up. Right? Of course. I forgot what doubles do. I know something bad happens if I roll doubles. I think I have to draw an encounter card. All right. First person is our Berserker. Here we go. 3. He's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we are going to move our Archer. She's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. She moves. Okay, so that we activated models in initiative order, and we're going to be able to peek into the next room. So we're going to draw a map card, and let's see what's up. Matthew, thank you for joining again, my brother. Thank you. Give it to me one more time. Vegas addiction. Okay, so we have a mid-passage here. There's no exploration corner. So while I'm looking for that, I'm going to move this over here. Okay. The adventure book, because I don't need that right now. And I'm going to give you Godzilla while I'm looking for that tile. Let's see what happens here. Come on. Give it to him. Got him! That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it. Gotta talk to him. You gotta sweet talk him a little bit. Gotta sweet talk him a little bit. All right. So here's our tile. Okay. The one thing that is the hardest thing to do, guys, is remember to hold back the darkness. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. That's going to bring that there. He's there. We're going to take it and we're going to discard that over there. All right. So now, what happens again? Yeah, we are going to roll for darkness. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. All right, so now this also moves up 1. Okay, because we are going through, and we are going to draw a growing dread card, which is not cool. And I'm going to read it to you. Inconceivable to the mortal mind, the sprawling void between worlds stretches across time and space, folding reality itself into an endless cycle of destruction and creation. Swap positions of hero party markers, of the hero party marker and the darkness marker on the death track. That makes no sense. Just swap the markers. Okay. There we go. Does that mean that? I don't know. We're gonna kind of ignore that one because I'm not sure what that one does. That's the first time. Of course, I got to run into something I haven't ran into. All right. Here we go. Just forget. Don't forget to scavenge roll. Yeah, I'm going to be very careful with that. Boy, I should scavenge. I should have, but I did. But I forgot. I don't need to be causing myself all kinds of trouble here. We're trying to move throughout here. Oh boy, scavenging. Do I want to? Okay, well, anyways. We're going to roll for darkness now. Alright, let's hope that we do not run into darkness. No, we don't. We beat it. Perfect. That's good. Of course, I think I rolled a double, which causes us a problem there. If I roll doubles on the darkness, Roll. Oh boy, oh boy. If it just doesn't go right, it won't go right. Rolling, holding back the darkness. Equal them together. Darkness has been held. If you roll less than the value needed, okay. Boom, boom. No, it didn't say anything about it. Okay, there are 6 possibilities on a chart. Oh, anytime the hero with the light source rolls a natural double for the hold back darkness test, a depth event has occurred, even if the roll would normally have failed. Oh, of course. That's what it was. I knew it was one of these stupid cards. Well, you're getting a full fill of the game right off the bat as we are just getting our butts kicked off the bat. That's how it rolls, folks. All right, so let's go to our depth chart. Because God knows nothing can go right for this crew. Injury chart, madness chart, depth event chart. All right. Doubles rolled, Norselands, 1 to 6. Let's see what happens here. All right, 6. This place is horrible and unforgiving, but you're not about to give up without a fight. Each hero may gain D6 rage token and either D6 wounds, any mix, or recover 1 grit. KO'd heroes may instead immediately... Well, this turns out good. So each hero is going to roll 5 D6. So that's going to be 3 rage tokens. Now, these could be used. These are nasty. These really help. So she's going to get 3, which is nice. 1, 2, 3. And I'll explain how these work in a bit, okay? And then he's going to roll. He's going to get 1. Isn't it kind of funny? I pulled 4. All right, I'm going to keep this a little closer. Keep this over. All right, so we went through that. Now we are going to roll to keep going. First of all, I hate these dice. You know, I love flying frog, but I hate their dice. I don't know why they just feel unnatural to me. I've got to dig out some of my own boys here. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's start with our Berserker. Let's see where he's going. 2. That's awesome. 1, 2. I don't think you can scavenge in a hallway. No, only a room. All right, so we're not going to do that. She's going to roll. Come on, girl. 4. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So now we are going to pull a card, which is a Norseland card. I'm going to pull this down a little bit, and I'm going to actually disconnect this. All right, there we go. For now, I'm going to move that over to the side there. And, oh yeah, a dark forest. That's a little more like it, right? That's a little bit more like it, because they are searching in the forest for the land here. There. Yep, that's it. That's the piece right there. All right, so we're going to put that there. All right. And we're going to connect that like that. And what we're going to do is now, unfortunately, we are going to put a exploration token here. Okay. Everybody is gone. So now we go into room exploration phase. And because she's on the edge there, we are going to turn this over. And it's one of our objectives, and there are 2 doors. So I was going to put these doors here. Let me just come back up here for a second. You're going to want to get the door said. Take a look at the video that I do on it. You'll understand what I'm talking about. You'll see it later this week or early next week, okay? Because we're covering that. Use the doubles. Don't re-roll for what event. Yeah, it's decided by the doubles roll. Okay, it still would have worked out to be the same. No, because the depth event chart tells you to roll again. Doubles rolled. Oh, I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, okay, it worked out fine. The other thing would have been better. We're just going to leave it the way it is. You're right. Sorry about that. I always just re-roll it. You can scavenge in a hallway. Okay. Well, I'm not going to. I got enough problems here. Okay, so I'm going to have that as a doorway and that as a doorway. Okay, because there's two doorways. I have the new models for it, so I'm just finishing painting them for us for our first encounter, so just bear with me. All right? All right, so we're going to pull a card, and we are going to see what we're going to end up with. And because we're doing 1 to 2 heroes, oh, no, 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 no. Not Centurion Hunters. All right, let's see what we end up with. Let's see what we end up with. Oh, 3 of them. That's awesome. Awesome. And here are our Centurion Hunters. It starts here, skip. No, here, here, then here, and then here. Okay. All right, these guys are just filthy. All right, and they're going to be a big problem. All right, so let's go to our other angle here. There we go. And then we'll zoom in a little bit so you can see how this is going to transpire, because it is not going to end well for us. Why am I so you know what it is? I haven't streamed in so damn long. I'm kind of a little bit combobulated here. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. There you go. Yeah, these are the new Centurion warriors. I'm going to show them to you. They are filthy. Now, they are at their lowest form. And, of course, I roll a D3, and I have to roll a 6. All right? So I'm going to pull that aside there, over there. And our Centurion warriors. All right, they move 4. They have no range attack. Okay? Their combat is they roll 1 dice. They do 4 damage. They have 3 defense and 4 health, and are 25 points each. They do not have on this. You have to take out a special ability. These Centurions do lose relentless advance. Okay, their melee rolls of 6 ignore defense and armor. Their blasts, blast shields are armor +5. At the end of a hero's attack, if adjacent, for each wound prevented by this armor, the hero both take a wound. Wow, that's ridiculous. But they have initiative 3, so they go last. So now we got to think how we're going to do this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so next round. All right, so now we're in combat. We don't roll the darkness during combat, do we? No. And that moves down there. I want to make sure I do that right. That's there, so that's right. All right, who's got the higher initiative? He does. So he's going to move. And then I think we're going to throw. Oh, he's got 3 of those, 3 more of those throwing axes. And he doesn't have to throw any of them in priority. He could just start chucking these things like a madman. 3. Okay, oops. Now these throwing axes are nasty. You use a D8 when throwing them. How many can I throw at one time? That's where it gets a little squirrely here. These throwing axes could be huge for him. Before I even move them, I don't think they have a range. You could throw them as far as you want to. And I know I got to roll for darkness. So let me do that. And I move that thing up. Oh, we're fine. Perfect. No doubles this time. Rolled an 8, so that's good. And this thing's still moving, so we got to be careful. So, let's see how we go here. Throwing axes. Throwing axes are great tools for getting that extra attack needed to take out an enemy at distance. As a free attack, using a throwing axe can be done in addition to the hero's normal attack. Uses the hero's melee to hit value even though it is a ranged attack. For details on attacking and free attacks, no, we got that. Alright. Let me put these over here. We got this nasty guy right over here. Sorry about that. Gee whizzes, why am I dropping everything today? Alright, let's put that there. Alright, he has the initiative, then she goes, and then they go. Alright, so he's going to roll movement, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he is going to throw all his throwing axes. He's got 4 throwing axes. He's also got a rage. That can help us. Because that could do +1 damage if we can hit him. Alright, so we're going to roll a d8 for each throwing axe. I think it's you just roll 1d8. I just want to double check. Throwing axe is a great tool as a free attack. Yep. On page 8. Well, it says here you roll a d8 to hit when using a throwing axe. Each throwing axe only counts as half in the side, back, and token. Okay, so it's for each one. So we're going to throw at this guy here. Thank you, Matthew. 6. That's going to hit. All right. So that's 1. So I'm just going to put 1 there. All right. So that is a critical, actually. So that's going to ignore his armor. And that's each throwing axe does 1 damage, I believe. Or we roll. Let me just double check again because I get confused with these doggone things. Axes, throwing axes. Free attack. Page 26. Yeah, it's a free attack. So that a 6 is considered 6, 7, 8 would be a whatchamacallit, 26. Let's go to that. Just double checking, trying to get this right. Range attack. Roll to hit. Hero rolls their dice. Each roll is equal to hit. Okay. +6 counts as a critical hit and gets a special bonus when rolling damage. Alright. So now, the +6. Alright. We're going to roll another one. Let's see if we can get it. Because he needs 5+, and the 6 was perfect. 8. That's a number. That's another one. That's another critical. That might be enough. All right. Let's see what happens here. Okay. So we're going to roll 2d6. Ignores damage. All right. That's a 5 total. Both ignore damage. That's going to take him out. That's going to take one of those guys out. Wow, those throwing axes, if you can hit it, is nasty. So he did his job. Nice job, big fella. Nice job. So that's 1. That's going to be 25 XP for Berserker. And now it's her turn. She gets a free attack. Okay? Range 8, she gets 2 shots. 2, 3, 4. So she's going to go after him. she's going to roll 2 dice. She needs a 5 or 6 for a critical. Matthew, thank you so much. We'll get you in a bit. Are they tough? Are they tough or something? That armor seems hard to get by. They sure are. Sure is. What the heck? Okay, a 5 and a 6. That's 2 criticals here. Wow. With her free attack. And she didn't even roll to move. Okay. All right, let's see what she does here. 4, 5. That's enough to kill him. So he's out. That's her free attack. She gets 25. Now, does she still get to move up to him, possibly? And take him out? With her... That was a free attack. Your combat hits are +1 damage against beast or demon, but that's not a demon. Do I even want to try? She has a combat... She had melee... Alright, we're going to roll a move. 6. Boy, oh boy. That free attack was only once per fight. So she can move up 1, 2, 3, 4 and take a shot at him. Because that was a free attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of risky, especially with her. But I think it's worth it. Because she does have 3 rage. Alright, she's going to get 2 dice. Her melee is +4. These chumps step up to get a beatdown. Yeah, you gotta love that. Alright. 5 and a 5. That's 2 hits. We've got to beat... She does do +1 damage with this. This could count here. Now they have a defense of 3. So if she rolls at least a 3, I can add the rage to it. And we do have a card here that says here, we could use our team ability. Play at any time on a Viking hero. Until the end of the turn, that hero's rage tokens add 2 damage each to a combat hit instead of only 1. I think, well, we only need to hit him. We just need to get by. We've got 3 rage, 2 hits. Let's see what happens here. Oh, double 6s. Double 6s. So that would be 3, and then 3, and then 3, and then 3. So that'd be 6 damage. He's gone, bros. He's gone. Nice. That's how you do it. Oh, that was smart of her to go in there and do that like that. The double 6s really hit that home. Let's have a Godzilla for that one. Here you go, Matthew. Thank you. I've been so amped since the last Kickstarter update. Can't wait to play this. I'm going to come up top for a second because we're doing pretty good time here. And listen, these guys don't do things wrong, okay? It took a while. There was a lot of stuff. But it is what it is, folks. All right? They do it right. Flying Frog does a great job. All right? All right, so we killed them. We got the XP. Now, we can scavenge. Let me just remind myself how to do that. Because I've been going through this without scavenging. Only because I've been trying to get everything right. Because I wanted to do this right. Which is something new for me. These markers to show when a map tile has been scavenged. The only thing I don't like about their things is that they do not have a area that you can look. Oh, here it is in the back. Excuse me. 14. I would like it in the front because I'm always like, where's the index? All right, scavenging. Any hero that ends their movement on a map tile that has not been fully scavenged may attempt to scavenge. Roll 3 dice. If any of them are 6, you have successfully scavenged the area and found something. Draw one of the scavenge deck for each 6 that was rolled, no matter. Okay, let's see what we can find here. So we are going to roll 3 dice. Good dice. Let's go back down to our above table here. Let's go to our above. There we go. Okay, there we go. No 6s, so this has been scavenged and nothing happened here. All right. So that was a heck of a battle. All right, and that's gone. So we got one of the objective markers. Okay, there we go. And those guys, if we didn't get lucky with some of the stuff, I didn't have to use any of those rage tokens, we would have gotten our butts kicked. All right. So let's go back down to our view here. We are going to press forward, of course. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to, you got it, roll for darkness. Roll for darkness. That's a 9, so nothing happens. Perfect. I'm happy with that. We are going to, in initiative order, it's going to be our boy here. Let's see what he gets. He is going to get a 5. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the edge here. All right. Which means, guess what, folks? We're going to take a look at another card here. So we're going to try to go out that way. That's encounters. That is, where did I put it? Oh, Northland. Here we go. All right. Okay, so we're going to get another thing, a deep dark forest. This is a, oh, wait a minute. Did I put that back on? No. So there's 2 of them. Oh, they look just the same almost.
It's time for dinner.
Thank you, Emmy. I'll be in later. I'm getting told it's time for dinner. All right, so this one would come up here. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that there, so everybody can see. Hey, Just, it's time. Your daughter just came out and told me it was time for dinner. Okay, so he's going to go right there. All right, and then we're going to put a exploration token right in the middle. She is going to come in, and she's going to do her thing. So we're going to move up, and she's going to roll. She gets a 6. But I'll be honest with you, all I want to do is just come up to about there, because I want to block that whole area. Dinner at 4:15. What time is it? Is it 4:15? Oh yeah, my wife cooks early. She worked all day, so she's cooking early. But I normally don't get eating till about 5:30. It's so tough to get these kids to eat because they're really miserable grandchildren. So we got our token right here. Okay. Worry about the exits later. Okay. Let's see what we end up with here. So we did that. We did the hold back the darkness, model activate in initiative order, room exploration. Okay, so now we're going to turn over. That's what we were looking for. So we ignore the encounter, and we get the second area. So we find the area that we want to set up our camp in, but we found our second objective. So instead of grabbing one of these low cards, we are going to grab one of these cards. And it's Tentacles. Now, oh, and I got to roll 2 of those dice. Oh, man. Oh, man. So I'm going to do something here, and I want you guys to realize, okay, that's a 3 and a 4. So there are 7 Tentacles that we're going to have to beat as our main boss here, okay? All right. Now, I am going to use the tokens that they included, but this next week, early in the week, all right, we are going to show you how to put together and use some of the additional the additional that you come in your other sets, and I'm going to show you how you get them ready for this Winter Wonderland, and I'm going to paint up some easy so you can use them for both things. We're going to do that. I'm going to show you how to do the tentacles real quick, because they do not supply tentacles with this, because in the other 2 sets you get plenty of them. Okay, so they didn't want to double up on things and just keep on giving you thousands and thousands of tentacles. So they assume that you have played this before, and even if you have not, don't worry, don't fret. You get these tokens that you can use as the tentacles. So, like I said, there's one here. There's one here. Skip here. I do that right? Hold on. Let's go here. Then skip. Then here. Then here. Then here. Then here. Then here. That's 6. I need one more tentacle. So we are actually going to use the tokens here instead of the real ones here. But I'm going to show you. Don't worry. Stick with me. I've got this. I've got you. I appreciate them not including them. I have enough. Yeah, you end up with enough. And they said, instead of making the set more expensive, let's make it affordable. For those of you that don't have it, here you go. Here's the tokens. And for those of you that do, hey, we got you. We got you. All right? This is nice. We might fit this in an hour, which would be very nice. And we only had a few mistakes, so let's go up top here this way. All right? So we're going to pull our card here, our Tentacle card. And these guys are just as filthy, okay? They got 2 defense, but they're 4, okay? They have no range. They have 4 melee. They roll 3 combat dice and do 3 damage each time. Tentacle to hit roll. They do not have the ability, I believe. Hold on. Hold on here. Did I put that back already? Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Straight up. Straight up. Tentacle to hit roll of 6 ignores a hero's. Yeah, if they roll a 6, they're gonna whack you. Okay. These are filthy. We've got to somehow survive this. All right. Again, we are going to roll for darkness. Let's go to our side camera. I like that one better. All right. Perfect. We're fine. No problems. All right. Here we go. Boy, how do I want to do this? He gets that free attack. That is considered a free attack. So throwing those axes is a free attack. I think we go for it. We're going to throw 2 axes. Okay? Let me throw one here, right in front of me. This is before his turn. 7. That's a critical. I wonder if he could throw it at another guy. I would think he could. And he's got a rage. No, I'm just going to use this one for this turn, and then he's going to move, and then he's going to try to start slicing people up, because that's what he does, because he's insane. All right, so he throws the free axe. that has no... That's a 4. That's more than enough, okay? That's a 4. Goes by his defense because it was a critical, and that's going to take him out for... Hold on. Where's my card? Oh. Let me put it up here so you guys can see. Okay, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Why am I running into tentacle problems? All right. Well, I can see it. And you guys, you guys can see it. So we ignore that. We go through, and he gets 30. Nice. That's how we roll, folks. That's how we roll. 30. So that's going to take one of these brothers out. So there's 6 more left. Now he's going to roll for movement. That's going to be a 4. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, this dude is sick. All right. He's got some issues. During the first turn of a fight, which it is, you get +1 combat and +1 shot on your ranged attacks. Ooh, including free attacks. Oh, that would have been good. Well, all right. No problem. All right. So, he's going to continue on here. So, he's going to get +1 combat. He's got dual berserker axes, which makes him cool. Okay? Once per turn, you may spend 2 rage to gain an axe. Oh, no, we don't. He hasn't been hurt. We've only got 1 rage. He can gain an extra combat. So he's got altogether 5 dice that he's going to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the problem with this guy, okay? Sounds like he's really cool, but the problem is for him to hit, it's a 5, even in melee. All right? So he needs 5s or 6s. If he gets those 6s, he's going to go through without a problem, okay? Let's see how he makes out. All right. 2 6s. All right. Come on. We got 2 6s, a 3, a 3, and a 4. Now, that ain't going to do much good. Those are 2 criticals. Those are going to go through. All right. So all he needs to do is 4, but I can add a damage as long as we kill some of them. So the first guy here. Let's see. All right. He does a 6. That's going to kill that one. All right. He does a 1, but he's going to add his rage to it. All right. And that's going to do 2. And that's going to hold up right there. He's going to have 2 on him. All right. So he used his rage. All right. Now, let's get rid of that. All right. That's gone. You see where this rage does. And don't forget, we also have these really great things that can help us out here. Now, she gets a free attack as well. All right. Once per fight. She's going to get range 8. She gets 2 shots, 5 or 6 critical. All right. Let's see what happens here. Come on, girl. All right. That is a hit and a hit and a hit. All right. But we're going to have to absorb. Well, she has the rage here. All right. Let's see what kind of damage both these do. All right. 6. That's going to take this guy out. All right. Then the second one is a 3, which would leave 1 over. And she's going to use these 3 rage tokens to take this one out. So she did that. All right. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Now this is where it gets a little squirrely. She's going to move. She's got to move. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's going to face up on him. Okay. And now what she's going to do is she is going to use her Norse sword. Your combat hits are +1 damage against beasts or demon. What are these? Are they considered beasts? Are they considered demons? They are void. All right, that's not going to get us anything. All right, she gets 2 dice. 2 combat. Let's see what she does. She gets 1 hit. 1 hit on him. So let's see if she gets through. Come on. Nope. Defense absorbs it. All right. They have initiative 2, so now it's their turn. All right. He's going to move right up on this dude. He's happy where he is. He's happy where he is. He's got 2 wounds on him. So now this is where it gets real. All right. They get 3 combat dice. Okay. They need 4 pluses to hit. Let's see what they get. Let's use some of these cheap dice. Let's use some of these cheap dice. Let's see. He rolls. He gets 1. All right. So let's. That's going to be 1 hit. That is going to do 3 damage. Now he has. What does he have for his defense? All right, his defense is 5 plus. 5 plus. All right, here we go. He got hit 3 times. 3 damage. So each one he's got to get a 5 plus to stop them. Let's see if that happens. He stopped 1. 2 went through. So he's going to take 2 damage. But for every 2 damage, he gets a rage. You see where this builds up with these guys? They start to build up this rage. They get ticked off. What did I drop there? That's our throwing axe. So he's got 2 wounds. He's down to 16 health. That ain't cool. All right, so we're gonna play that right there. All right, next dude. They're trying to whittle him down. Let's see what they do here. Here we go. 3 dice. Those are all hits, and they ignore. This one ignores damage. No, hold on. If 3 combat, 3 damage each, so he takes 6 damage, which means he gets 3 rage. Oof. The 6 ignores, so he's going to take 3 more. Ouch. All right, he's getting banged up. So he's going to get more rage. Yeah, he's going to lose his mind now. So he's going to get 3 rage there. All right. Now, 6, it doesn't matter. It ignores. All right. Now, he has to roll 2 dice, 5 plus to block the remaining. No, he does not. That's bad. Because that's going to be, what's he at? 6 now. 6, that's going to put him at 12. Ouch. And he's got 16 health. But, at any time, every Norse hero they can use their team ability to get out of this a bit. Oh, those little tentacles are such a pain in the neck. Such a pain in the neck. He does have 1 throwing axe left. All right, right here. 3 dice. All right. 1 hit. Okay. She has a defense of 4 plus. Nope. She's going to take 3 as well. And she's going to get a rage. She gets a rage. So now she's ticked off. Not cool. Not cool. All right. We reset. And let's do it again. Let's fight. He's got a throwing axe. He's going to throw it at... This guy's already got 2. No. Yeah, finish him off. He's going to throw the axe. He's got that 8-sided die. It's done wonders. All right. He hit, but he just hit. And he can start ticking up this rage here. Until the end of the turn. Heroes that... All right, that's what we're going to use. We're going to use this ability. Play any time on a Viking hero. Until the end of the turn, that hero's rage tokens add +2 damage to each combat hit. All right. Let's see. 6. He didn't need it. He did not need it. Took him out. He's gone. All right. Now, he's got to do his regular attack. All right. He's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's only during the first turn of a fight. So he's only going to get 4 dice here. All right. And he's got to take this guy out. 6 and a 5. That's enough. It should do it. With the rage token, he's going to use up the rage tokens. We're going to roll it anyways. Yeah, 6. Done. All right, so he gets 30 and 30. All right. She's got to finish the job now. All right. She gets a free... No, she can. I don't think she can use that range. She could back away. She could try to back away and get the range, but it wouldn't make any sense. Once per fight, free attack. Nope. So what she's going to do is she is going to melee 4+. She gets 2. That's not a beast. I'm trying to see if she has anything that can help her. Once per turn, you may re-roll one of your ranged to hit rolls. Nope, that's not going to help her. At the end of each turn. Oh, she does have the shield she could have used to absorb those 3 wounds, but we'll do it next time. He actually wanted her to get ticked off because if she hits with one of these dice, it's game over. Here we go. Yeah, she does. She hits. All right, so now she's going to roll. Has a defense of 2. She rolls a natural 6. That's going to take him out. And folks, that's going to end that right there. 30. All right, so at the end of this, we will go over the spoils of war, okay? You could see where that rage and the team abilities really change this, because if you're playing in a group of people, okay? Darkness roll? All right, I missed the darkness roll. Let me see what would happen. It would have ended up on a different space anyways. I'm going to roll a darkness roll. 9. We're good. I'm sorry. That's one of the toughest things that I always have a real tough time with, folks, is remembering that even during combat, you got to roll for darkness. But fortunately, it didn't affect anything. And we turned out okay. Now, like I was trying to say, listen, I'm going to make a few mistakes here or there. All right? Bear with me. I will fix them when I watch this in a replay, and we talk about it next week. Because next week we're going to come back. We're going to do our spoils. Oops, looks like I might be late to the party again. Well, that's all right, Matthew. Next week we're going to come back. We're going to pick up where we were, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to work out the spoils. Then we're going to go into our camp phase. Okay? And then we're going to invite a couple of people in. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go with a party of 4. And we're going to do the first scenario. We're going to run through the entire scenario. Okay? It may be in 2 parts because I don't want it to be 2.5 hours. Who wants to sit there and watch this for 2.5 hours? Okay? I don't even want to watch me for 2.5 hours. And, well, I never want to watch me for 2.5. My wife doesn't want to watch me. She doesn't want to sit near me for 2.5 hours. Let's be honest. All right? So, I'm sorry I ignored the comments, but I really wanted to concentrate on getting this right. You got to remember, we haven't done live playthroughs in a while. Okay? And we're starting to pick up momentum and do it again. So, let's talk about what next week. We are going to show you how to set up camp next week, and that's going to lead us into our first scenario. Okay, we're going to take all the spoils that we've got, all the loot and everything else that we're going to end up from the end of this, and we are going to get this going. Greetings from Poland, my homeland. I am Polish Romanian. We take a lot of pride in that. All right, so We have a lot going on with this game. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope we gave you some really good views of this. I'm still working on some of the camera stuff, and we'll get it right. But what you see here. Remember, we're going to pick up where we left off. We're gonna get all our money together, and we're going to go back to camp, and we're going to tell everybody, hey, we found a great place to have a camp. Thanks for rocking it with us tonight, Rob. I want 2-hour streams. Oh, jeez, I'm too old for that. Thank you for the donation, and of course, let's see if he gets a Godzilla. Ever since I put the new batteries in. I don't know what to tell you, peeps. I don't know. We have a ton of videos going up this week. We have a ton of videos going up next week. I've been working all day on my day off, making sure that this is right, that we're working on our Valley of the Serpent King that we're almost done painting and taping. We've got all kinds of different games that we're going to be talking about. All right, and we're going to be bringing you great stuff. All right, not the Cult of the New. There's some new stuff I'll bring you in, but I have been going through, and I'm going to show you guys. Just stick around for a few minutes for the end of this. Okay, I want to show you guys that I have been loading up this thing. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, there we go. All right, look at this. We go to the skies, to the heavens. Okay, look at that. Look at all that. All right, we go to the heavens, and we've got Shiver Me Timbers up there. I want to do. Okay, deep madness. I want to do. Okay, we've got all these things that are painted and ready to go. Look, you see it right there. Okay. You see Mutant Chronicles, Siege of the Citadel. Yeah, we're doing it. All right? Little Hero Quest. I promised some people that we'd get it done. All right? We got every Blood Bowl game known to man. We've got it all. All right? And not only that, folks, but to be honest with you, I mean, I've got more I've got to work on. I've got more racks coming in. We're bringing more games in every day from the thing. 2-hour stream seems like LOL. I think I could go 115 minutes tops. See, that's the way I feel. One more from the Lizard, says Matthew. Matthew, thank you so much. Here we go. Let's see what the big fella does. Final. Jackpot. We have so much stuff, and we have stuff coming in every day, folks. All right? I want to do Cloud Spire live. I want to, they got a new Sword and Sorcery Kickstarter come up. I want to revisit that. Okay, and we're going to be talking about that. The Gaming Tower of Delight. Yeah. I just sent a huge package over to my dear friend, Ricky Royal. Okay. It means a lot to me. I love that guy. I can't wait for him to get it. Everybody's stuff has been that had to be mailed out was mailed out today from the auction. We have a big auction coming up this weekend. This is going to be our biggest one, and it is going to be one that this is one time I just want to get a bunch of stuff out. I'm going to make this really affordable for you. Okay, it may cost you more in shipping than what it would cost to get the games. Okay, but I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to be around. This is going to be the deal day auction, and it's going to be, is it this Sunday? No, we take a Sunday off. We took last Sunday off. We didn't add more things. So this Sunday coming up, we will have a bunch of stuff that'll run for a week. Okay, and then we'll end it on next Sunday. All right, and I'm trying to make things affordable for people. I'm trying to make things easy. Stuff that I have doubles and triples of, I need to get out of here. And we need to squeeze everything into here. And I have a shed that I want to take care of, that we're going to put a bunch of stuff in that is cooled so it won't get ruined. All right, I said it all. There you go. Gates of Valhalla, the very first searching for your camp. We found it. Now, where do we go from here? Join me next week. All right, probably next Thursday. All right, a little more than a week. All right, next Thursday night, join me. We are going to do part 2 of this. We're going to find out what happened to our 2 counterparts. What did they find? What did they get? What loot cards did they get and stuff like that? Because I didn't draw loot cards. Okay, and we're going to save all that for when we do this. SNS is a lot of bookkeeping, but it's really fun. You see, you built a gaming shed? Of course I did, bro. I had to. All right? I'm not paying $300 a month, all right? Which started at $190, okay, a year ago, and it's gone up to $300. Now they can tell me how my ass tastes, okay? Because they ain't getting my business no more. All right? There was no reason to riot. Somebody bought them out, and they started jacking up stuff. It was ridiculous. All right, Rob, go eat. You're right. It's time to go eat. When the queen cooks, it's time to eat. And when my granddaughter says time to eat, it's time to eat. Guys, I love you dearly. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments. I made some mistakes. We'll fix it next week. I promise you. And we'll be back, and we're doing more Shadows of Brimstone, Gates of Valhalla, and then from there we're going to go see the Serpent King, and we're going to kick his ass too. All right? If it gets in our way, we're going to kick it. All right? I'm going to try to do 2 streams a week. Love you all. Go easy. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.